Having around 14 plus years of experience in Oracle technical stack, almost worked on all related technical related stacks like Oracle EBS components and Oracle Fusion technologies. Especially Oracle Fusion technologies worked on HCM finance and HCM various tracks on the technical side, like OICs, VBCS, PCS, and these Fusion technical stacks. So this is a brief introduction me. Okay, without late, we can start our demo. First, we'll see the agenda. So what I'm going to cover in this demo. First, we'll see what is the Fusion applications and Oracle Fusion application architecture. And we'll see the various cloud deployment options and how to start with the Fusion applications. And we'll see the types of cloud services and the technical stack startings like here, Fusion reporting tools like BI, OTP, and FRS reports. And we'll see the FBDA and OIC inbound and outbound process and the security, how the security is implemented for our SaaS technology and how we can work on the personalizations like extending and customizations and how the workflows will be inbuilt in our Fusion applications. This is a brief agenda we can just come across in our part of demo. First, we'll see what is the Oracle Fusion applications. Anyone can tell us what is, in general, we are talking about we are in cloud, right? We are in the cloud. I am working in the cloud application. So what is mean by cloud? Anyone? Nowadays, ERP guys are working on these Fusion applications, right? So at least you know what is the Fusion application. I know some of the guys are working in the Fusion applications. So in your knowledge, what is the Fusion applications? How these words came into Fusion applications, like how the cloud application. Okay, no problem. So if you see here, built in the best business process, Oracle e-business suite. Oracle e-business suite is the appropriate application for Oracle, and Oracle is acquired the peoples of JD Edwards, Siebel, Oracle and demand. So these application does have n number of business features are available. For example, if you say Oracle e-business suite is the best for SCM application, the same way PeopleSoft is the best for finance, like that. One of the application is suited for one of the the best business line stream. The way all the business processes are in a together in a single place, and these are based on a standard based platform like Oracle Server Suite, WebLogic Server, Oracle JDeveloper, Oracle BI, and identity management. Okay, these business processes and these platforms are together placed in a single place called our cloud application, nothing but a Fusion application. These processes are deployed into various cloud models like public cloud, private cloud, and on-premise hybrid. Coming across, we'll see what are these cloud options are available, like public, the private, and on-premise and hybrid. Okay, and with help of these Fusion applications, we can enable quick configuration of user interface, business objects, and business process and business logic. And it's very easy to reuse of system and technologies, and it's easy of managing applications with help of Fusion applications when you compare with your on-premise application, nothing but Oracle applications. So if you see in architecture, not only this Fusion application, if you take any application architecture, commonly we do have 3 layers, like the product families, or the application layer, the database layer, and something middleware layer. So here also we can see the same 3 types of layers, like the first is the application layer, this is the middleware layer, and the last the third a database layer. Okay. For example, if you see Oracle Fusion application product families is nothing but here we do have the various products which offerings by Oracle for us, like Oracle Fusion Supply Chain Management, Oracle Fusion Procurement, Oracle Fusion Financials, and the projects, and so on. So we do have n number of products are available in their product families. And this is middleware. So in the middleware, again, 2 subcomponents we do have. One is the product middlewares, and one of the independent middleware components are there. So if you say Oracle Enterprise Crawl and Search Framework and Oracle Enterprise Scheduler and something Fusion middleware extension for applications, this is the middleware. And the database layer, again, we do have 2 schemas are available. One is your product family schemas and one is your middleware schema. Okay. The way the architecture will be designed, and these layers can talk with each other layer. And if any something is happen, any one of the layer, there is a grid control is there. Grid control will send an alert to the respective team, and the team will take care of the rest of. So if you see the product families here, one of the example, human capital management. If you see here, global human resources, talent management, workforce rewards and work life solutions, workforce management, and workforce structures. And this is the financial management. We are very usually, closely we are hearing these words nowadays: general ledger, payables, assets, account receivables, accounts payables, collections, expenses, and so on. And this is procurement, sourcing, contracting, procure to pay, and supply chain management. Supplier management. This is supply chain management. Again, we will have ECM related products, and this is CRM, customer relationship management related products, and this is governance, risk, and compliance. So this is government risk related, product families are available. The way Oracle is enhancing day by day these product families with the best business process streams. Along with this, we do have function setup manager, the dashboards, KPIs, and extensibility framework. So if come across, we'll see what is the significance of these two dedicated function setup manager and the dashboards, KPIs, and extensibility framework. Significance we'll see the come across. So as I said here, these business processes and platforms are deployed into various cloud models, right? Now we'll see what are the various cloud models are available. So here we do have the public cloud, the private cloud, and the on-premise applications. Three processes are available. You are very familiar with on-premise applications, nothing but whichever is working on EBS side, that is called on-premise applications. Okay, the on-premise applications, hardware, software, licenses, and supports that you buy and host in one or more of your sites. You are responsible for monitoring, security, patching, and upgrades. Okay, first we'll see the public cloud. What is the public cloud? Is nothing but just we will take in a subscription from Oracle. Oracle is owning the application. Oracle is owning their Fusion application. Simply we are taking in a subscription from Oracle and we are implementing the solution to the business. For example, if you see here, if we are in a public cloud model, let's assume, and everything is owned by organization itself in a public cloud. Since the data center also within a public cloud. Here you can see the various business partners A, B, C, D, E. All these business partners are taken their subscription from Oracle. For example, a business partner raised a service request or enhancement request for the same Oracle application, and the Oracle is analyzed the same and they are approved for the ER request, and they are implemented the same solution to their upcoming version of Oracle application. Let's assume Oracle released their version and successfully applied all the changes to the upcoming version without knowing these business partners. Since the request is raised by a business partner and irrespective of other business partners like B, C, D, E, these business partners also can able to see whichever A is requested the changes. Since we are in a public cloud, okay, since all these business partners are using the same application, which is Oracle Fusion application, since we are in a public cloud. Okay, the same example if you applicable here, the private cloud, here the data center is owned by organization, and if you want to change anything on your application perspective, for example, the A user is request is the same, then it will applicable for only A users and the rest of users cannot able to see the changes, since we are in the private cloud, because some of the instances or some of the limitations we do have with the private cloud, and there is no limitations for public cloud. Everything is owned by organization itself. Okay, now the on-premise is nothing but everything is owned by organization itself, not the Oracle. Organization will buy the application and Oracle will provide a support for their application. Everything is maintained by organization itself. That is we called on-premise applications. Now, if you see here, public cloud is nothing but software as a service, which is in SaaS model. Public cloud we are called as a SaaS model, Here, if you see applications, the data, runtime, middleware, operating systems, the virtualization, server, storage, and networking. These all layers are completely maintained by Oracle itself. Simply, we are taking a SaaS subscription from Oracle, and we are trying to implementing a solution to the business. This is called in a SaaS model. Everything is owned by your Oracle itself. The platform as a service, which is a PaaS subscription. Here, applications and data, both are maintained by organization itself. Applications and data, the both of the layers are maintained by you manage, nothing but organizations will be managed. The rest of layers can be managed by your Oracle. And we have one more typical model is there, infrastructure as a service, which is IaaS. Something again, applications, data, runtime, middleware, operating system is owned by organization, and the rest of thing is maintained by Oracle. And the on-premise applications, everything is owned by organization itself. There is no relationship with your Oracle. Simply, Oracle will provide a support for their application if you have or if you face any issues. This is on-premise model, and this is SaaS model. Now, 95 to 97% customers are in SaaS model. Very rare scenarios, these customers are taking for this PaaS subscription in order to implement their custom solutions. Okay. Okay. Now we do have the function setup manager is there. In on-premise applications, nothing but in automobile applications, we do have this is called something responsibility, right? For example, I want to implement a procure to pay cycle or order to cash cycle for my applications. So in order to implement procure to pay cycle, you need to switch n number of responsibilities, and you need to navigate n number of D2K forms in order to configure these or implement these procure to pay cycle implementations. Whereas in your Fusion applications, if you want to implement the same kind of setups, here n number of users can work at a time on the function setup manager, and these users can work on your procure to pay cycle and order to cash cycle, and they are trying to divide the task, and they are trying to implementing these implementations at a time by using function setup manager, like financial, sales, workforce deployments, and whatever it may be. By using function setup manager, you can configure your all business related configurations very easily when you compare with on-premise applications. Now these are the complete introduction of our SaaS application. Now we'll see actual technical topics here. Okay. First, we'll see the report development. This is BAP report development. The BAP.
Vijay, a second. Some of you are having few questions, right? Please go ahead. Instead of pinging in the chat, please ask the trainer.
Yeah, please.
No questions so far?
Anyone has any questions so far? Okay. So we'll start on the technical topic.
Vishal will explain you at the end. Okay. So if you ask us what is Fusion, what is this course, I will explain you at the end. Okay.
So this is a Fusion.
Okay, Vijay, you can go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, this is technical topics. First, we'll see the BAP report developments. The thing that as of now, our Fusion can contain 3 types of reporting techniques. One of the BAP reports, and the OTB reports, and one is the FRS reports. Okay, and this is security and roles. How the security and implemented for our Fusion applications. This is complete a dedicated new feature for our SaaS application. And the SBDA process. This is inbound pattern. How we can push the data from various legacy systems to our SaaS application. And this is HCM, human capital management. Here also we can see the various technical techniques like spreadsheet data loaders and HDL data loaders, and we'll see the various fast formulas, and we'll see HCM outbound extracts. Again, I'm going to cover in the HCM inbound and outbound patterns, and this everyday process especially dedicated for SCM, supply chain management, and financial and CRM related work we can achieve by using FBDA. and these everyday processes not work for HCM. Oracle has implemented a dedicated data loaders for HCM for inbound and outbound patterns. So again, this is Oracle Integration Cloud, and Integration Cloud will see the various integrations. Then after we'll see the Visual Basic Cloud Service. Then after we'll see the Process Cloud Service and the customization extensions. In this, we can cover application composer activities and page composer activities. Likely, you can correlate with your on-premise personalization concept.
Vijay, this is Arvinda. I have a question on that reporting part. So, are you going to cover the financial reporting also, or only from HCM part?
Yeah, especially for the this module specific. This is not complete related to financial training. This is not related to HCM training. So wherever which topic is required, the respective related modules, just I can pick it up. For example, HCM, whenever HCM topic will be start, completely we are working on HCM related tables and their related activities or entities. For example, when you go for everyday process, here I can pick couple of supply chain management everyday process and couple of financial related everyday process. And whereas the BIP reports also, here also I can pick couple of the new tables whichever is introduced in our Fusion applications like financial or HCM.
Okay.
So topic wise we can segregate our modules.
Okay.
Related to a complete specific or dedicated module training. This is complete. Overall, I can say the generic technical training.
Okay.
Vijay, there is a message in the chat. Can you please check that? There is a message in the chat. Please check that.
Okay.
Vijay, this is Kaushik. Yeah, I just want to know, like, for each, this course is totally related to the data flow between each and every particular module.
Not only
like
each and every particular module. So wherever is we required a module, just we will take an example. Okay, for example, I'm developing BAP reports. For a BAP reports, I need couple of financial modules and couple of HCM module related things. So I need to take it up, especially when you're talking about everyday process. Okay, I will select couple of process from HCM track and couple of process from financial track. And this HCM especially dedicated for human capital management entities. Got it? And the OIC also likely I can cover the financial related integrations and this SCM related integrations and HCM human capital management related integrations. I'm gonna cover for in the part of training, especially for OIC. And this is security and roles content. Okay, this is especially a dedicated new a concept which implemented by SaaS application Oracle for our SaaS application, nothing but for Fusion applications. Whereas likely you can correlate with our user creation in your EBS application. The EBS applications you are using these users creations, nothing but users responsibilities and request groups and all, right. The same concept which they are overridden with the security and roles content here. Security and roles. Here we'll see how to create a standard roles overview and create user with a basic roles. Nothing but these security and roles completely implemented with the help of roles concept. Okay, we'll see the standard roles overview and we'll try to create a user with a basic roles. Nothing but when you create any user, what are the roles are required? That is, we'll see, and how to customize the standard roles and how to create a custom roles and auto provision roles and what are the roles required for OIC and how we can get a data access when you're working with SCM track or finance track or HCM track. So how will you get a data access? That is, we'll see like your customers, suppliers, vendor ledger, inventories, and human capital management. Okay. Now we'll see a very in detail technical content for each topic. So what are the each topic can contain in detail subtopics. Now we'll see this is the BA publisher reporting technical contents. Here first we'll see the catalog overview and wizard report development. Okay. Now, then after we'll see the data model, various data model properties. Nothing but we do have SQLs and B analysis, and we can import the data from Excel, and we can import the data from CSV. The way various ways we do have in order to develop a BAP report, that is will cover in the data model properties, and we'll see the report and layout properties. Again, we do have various mechanisms to generate a layout, and we can save the reports in various formats. That is, we'll see, and we'll see the various data sets properties, and we can see the manual layout development. Nothing but if you are familiar with this VA Publisher Word add and report development, well and good. If anyone not knows, simply I can show you how to develop this RTFs by using a VA Publisher plugin. And we'll see the report and development with the various LOVs. This is list of values, nothing but this is a new concept in our BAP reporting. The LOVs would be a different mechanism when you compare with your RTFL application. There we can use in general value sets, right? For any parameter, we are associating a couple of value sets. So here also, we are using standard view objects in order to create an LOVs, that is, we'll see various scenarios. And we can see the busting concept very in detail. Here, busting concept is enhanced a lot when you compare with on-premise applications. And here we do have various delivery channels like email, FTP, WebADV, and SFTP, and something HTTP. The various delivery channels are there, and it's very easy to implement in our Fusion applications when you compare it with your on-premise. Then after we'll see standard report customizations, how you can customize a standard report, and we'll see various deployment options, and we can see ESS job registration with LOVs and scheduling. So here ESS job is nothing but enterprise scheduler service job. Likely you can correlate with your concurrent programs and concurrent requests. This concurrent request set and the concurrent programs can be replaced with here ESS jobs and ESS job sets. That is, we'll see how to register an ESS job and with the various LOVs options and scheduling options. And we can see a with class usage in SQL statement with some real-time scenarios, in which scenarios we are going to use a with class since we do not have any PL SQL access here. SAS, we are in a SAS application. A SAS application doesn't support any PL SQL. All the BAP reports you can develop with the help of simple SQL statements. Okay. Further SQL statements, if you are trying to develop any complex reports, if there are any complex reports, obviously we need to segregate or divide your reports into bits and pieces. For that, we can use this with classes. That is, we'll see how we can use this with class statement in our SQL statements. And we'll see the e-text report development for this payment process request. I can show you how to develop an e-text reports as well, and Excel layout developments. So mostly in a SaaS application, all the users are expecting the BAP report output in the format of Excel. Since they are applying various formulas on their Excel output, the reason most of the users are expecting output rather than in the RTF format, they are expecting Excel format. That is, we'll see how to develop an Excel layouts. This is all about the BAP reporting content. This is OTBA reporting content. First, we'll see the OTBA overview, how to create the analysis and analysis properties, the dashboard prompts and properties, and how to creating the dashboards. These all OTBA reports are completely depends on standard subject areas. Subject areas is nothing but again the view objects. If anyone knows of the OAF or ADF knowledge, they knows the view objects. Okay, so based on the subject areas or based on the view objects, we are trying to develop this OTBA reports. Okay, we are trying to how to create a dashboards, how to create a GUI based reports with the master details. Graphical user interface reports is nothing but the graph and the pipeline, the image based reports, and the vertical and horizontal bars. Couple of reports will show you how to develop, which is GUI based reports, and alerts using narrative views. So if you want to send an email notification to the respective user by using OTBA reports, the alerts will come into picture, that is we'll see. and how to schedule the OTBA report. The scheduling concept is different when you compare it with an BAP reports here. And we'll see the action links. Action links is nothing but when you click on any invoice number or when you click on any journal name or journal batch, it will open the journal batch or respective AP invoices into your UI. That is, we'll see the action links. Or if you want to drill down from one analysis to another analysis, you can go for the action links. That is, we'll see very in detail. Now, the next is drill down with the deep links for application. Deep links is nothing but just now I said, right? If you want to open an invoice number, Oracle is provided deep link URLs for us for a set of applications like accounts receivables, payables, assets, and fixed assets, and the customers. For these applications, as of now, the drill down feature will be available. Simply, you can implement the same when you click on any ER invoice number or any AP invoice number, it will open your UI application for the respective transaction. And you can integrate OTB and BAP report with a home dashboard. So when you connect in a SaaS application, immediately you can see a couple of tiles, right? On the home screen itself, you can embed your OTB and BAP reports, okay, in order to access your report directly. This is OTB reporting content. Now this is inbound integrations. So if you want to work with any inbound patterns, okay, simply inbound is nothing but we are pushing the data from legacy systems to our Oracle application systems. So here, the legacy system could be anything here. We are pushing the data into our Fusion application. So in order to push the data to the Fusion application, Oracle is provided various patterns in order to push the data. One is the ADF-DI spreadsheet data loader. This tool we can use for a low to medium volume of data. If you have minimal data, we can use this concept. Otherwise, if you have the bulk data, Oracle has provided a new feature FBDA, file-based data import. This is for bulk process of data. Okay, and this HCM data loader, especially for HCM related entities. If you want to load employee related information, you can go for HCM. Non-HCM, you can go for FBDA process. If you have very minimal transactions, you can go for ADF-DI. This ADF-DI is a macro-enabled tool for your Excel, same as your BAP plugin. Okay, so if you want to automate the process from legacy system to Fusion application, then OIC will come into picture. For that OIC, we need the SOAP and REST web services. By using this standard SOAP and REST web services, you can automate this inbound process with help of OIC application. Okay. Now this is FBDA process, technical content. First, we'll see the overview of FBDA and a couple of business entities. We'll see the complete and new real-time scenarios with GL import FBDA process, and we can see how we can reprocessing with an issues with the real-time scenarios. And we'll see the AR customer FBDA process. This is most complex FBDA process when you compare with all the FBDA entities. Around 18 sheets we do have in order to fulfill your TC architecture. This is AR customer FBDA process. Again, we'll see how we can reprocess the real-time scenarios. And this is AR invoice FBDA process. So once you are done with the customer, based on the customer FBDA process, we'll fulfill the AR invoice FBDA process. For all these FBDA process, we'll see the positive scenarios and the negative scenarios and how to reprocess the same and how you can override these real-time issues if you get anything while working with FBDA process. Okay, and this ADF desktop integrator and features nothing but this is again macro enabled tool in order to work with the minimal transactions. That is, we'll see mostly we can use to correct interface error data. This is the FBDA process. This is outbound integrations. If you want to push the data from Fusion applications to any legacy systems, if you want to push the data from Fusion application to any legacy systems, then BA publisher, either OTBA, either SOAP or REST web services will come into picture. If you want to extract the data and if you want to send the same to the legacy system, we can use these ways in order to work or fulfill your outbound interfaces. So this is Oracle integration cloud content, especially OIC applications, the backbone for our Fusion applications. Okay, nowadays all the clients are implementing their OIC for their business perspective, because the business not only having the single Oracle Fusion application, the business can contain n number of source systems, right? And n number of systems are available. Those systems are transmit the data from one system to another system. In that, one of the system is our Oracle Fusion application system. So if you want to talk between one system to another system, then OIC will come into picture. If Oracle application will talk to another system, then OIC will act as a middleware layer, and we can exchange or transmit the data between from legacy systems to Oracle, Oracle to legacy systems. Okay, this is the most important topic for us, and we are dedicating a more hours this OIC content. Okay, so in the OIC we'll see the various web services with help of SOAP UI tool. First we'll test the web services. The same way, with help of the Postman tool, we'll test a couple of REST APIs. Okay, then after we'll see the OIC application features, especially this OIC application, nothing but this is a PaaS application. Okay, here you can work on custom solutions. This is, then after we'll see the web service call integrations. Then after we'll see the REST API call integrations. Whichever you are tested the web services, the REST APIs, with the help of these services, we can develop couple of integrations like web service and REST APIs. Then after we'll see the file-based integration development is nothing but the file operations. How to read a file, how to write a file, how to zip a file, how to unzip, etc. Couple of file operations we'll see. So when you are familiar with file operations, web service and REST APIs, you may proceed for everyday process integrations. So whichever everyday process is there, the same everyday process we can automate by using OIC application. This is generic automation approach. We'll see how you can automate your everyday process. Okay. Then after we'll see everyday process integration with DBCS, the database cloud service. Okay. If the client does have an access for DBCS, then you can create a custom table, same as your on-premise inbound interface pattern. There we are creating one of the PL SQL package, right? The same concept here also, we are going to create custom tables and insert the data into our custom tables and perform the validations. The same concept here, we are creating the PL SQL packages, but with help of DBCS, and we are fulfill our everyday process integration. And we'll see the callback integration facilities, how we can handle the errors, and how we can see the published OIC and subscribe to OIC. These are the different patterns for integrations, and we'll see couple of real-time integrations overview. So if you see here, is whichever everyday process integration with DBCS. So here I'm highlighting one here. Here I'm going to cover AR invoice everyday process, which is the complete real-time integration. For this integration, I will take minimum 6 to 7 hours in order to complete these integrations. If you are thoroughly practice on this everyday process integration with the DBCS concept, obviously 100% I can say easily you can develop any kind of integrations for your business. For your requirement, easily you can develop any integrations when you are thoroughly practiced, or you are get a good confidence on this everyday process with the integration with the DBCS concept. This is one of the most complex integration. If you are understand easily, then everything is very easy on the integration side. More and more, the practice most required when you when we are starting the OIC side. Okay. This is a VBCS, Visual Basic Cloud Service. So Oracle is recommends, okay, Oracle is recommends in order to take in a PaaS subscription on top of SaaS subscription, Oracle is recommends with this OIC application, they are introducing a VBCS application. In order to develop a custom ADF form, simply you can go for Visual Basic Cloud Service and you can develop your own custom forms by using VBCS. This is completely a drag and drop facility available. Drag and drop concept is there. Simply you can drag and drop UI components on the page and you can develop your custom pages. And for these custom pages, you can transmit the data with help of SOAP services and web services. With the help of web services, you can transmit the data between form to your REST APIs. Here we can see how to create a page, how to update on a page, how to delete within the CRUD operations we'll see. Then after we'll see how to send a notifications and how we can handle the errors, and we'll see the partial update page, and then after we'll see the one of the real-time REST API custom page design. Okay. This is the PCS process cloud service, especially if you want to implement custom workflows. Oracle recommends use this PCS. First we'll see the PCS overview and sorry guys. Okay, so this is especially for custom workflows solutions. If you want to go for any custom workflow designs, Oracle recommends to use the process cloud service. Okay, here we'll see the PCS overview and we'll see the various UI components. We can cover, I'm going to cover around 3 to 4 workflow designs with the various business scenarios. So as of now, none of the clients are implementing this PCS, but in future, maybe it would be trendy for this PCS. As of now, the VBCS slowly clients are acquiring this VBCS, but as of now, the trending is the OIC. This is HCM content. Okay, human capital management. First, we'll see the inbound patterns, the data loaders overview, spreadsheet data loaders with real-time scenarios, customizing spreadsheets for bulk imports, metadata data loaders for the real-time scenarios, and we'll see the various employee objects, and we'll see the HCM lookups and employee import with 12 objects with the positive scenarios and the failure scenarios. We'll see the positive scenarios, negative scenarios. Okay, then payroll, salary, and absence data loading, reprocess scenarios with a partial data loading, and employee extract SQL preparation for all the objects. Okay, here I can provide you SQL preparations, SQL scripts, how to extract the data when you are migrating the data from your on-premise application to our Fusion application. Okay, it's our job in order to extract the data. This is HCM inbound. Now this is outbound. We'll see how to extract the employee data and how you can invoke the BAP report with HCM extracts and how you can send the output to the UCM with an HCM extracts. HCM extract is nothing but outbound concept. Okay. This is the FOSS formulas. How here we can see the various FOSS formulas, overviews and syntax and various sections. What are the sections we do have? FOSS formulas, how we can write the FOSS formula. Mostly this is a functional concept, but here just as we need to get some knowledge, right? At least we can know how the FOSS formulas will be created and what are the syntaxes will be there. Those we can see, in the FOSS formulas. This is extending the Fusion application within the personalizations. So here Oracle is providing the page composer, application composer. Okay, with the help of these two tools, you can extending or personalize your Fusion application with a minimal phase. It's not possible to achieve all your customizations as per business requirement. Oracle is supporting a minimal, Oracle is supporting minimal customization with help of this page composer and application composer. So again, the content, we'll see how to modify the existing fields, and we'll see applying the validations in the standard pages, the field level and object level. We'll see the sandbox changes, how you can enable the DFF fields. We'll see the various Groovy script. Groovy script is nothing but this is likely the same as PL SQL, very simple PL SQL here. So in order to work with this page composer and application composer, if you want to perform any validations, for that validations is required Groovy scripting code. This is likely same as simple PL SQL. Okay, we'll see the various Groovy script techniques. And here how to embed the OTBI dashboard to the global homepage. This is customization. This we'll see. And we'll see some function setups, like how to get an access for customer, how to get access for supplier, general ledger and inventory and so on. So while working with your technical things, we may get some challenges, especially here the SaaS application doesn't support for any DDL, DML, TCL. The SaaS support doesn't support PL SQL also. Simply it can select, it can support only a select clause. It not support anything. Simply it can support only select clause. With help of select clause, you can write your select statements in order to fulfill your BAP reports concepts. So especially when you write complex SQL statements, you can use with class and set operators. That is, we'll see. And there is no MOVAC feature here. Everything is controlled with help of security context here. There is no MOVAC concept in our Fusion application. Everything is controlled with help of security context. There is no shell scripting is required. There is no FND loads. Nothing is required in order to migrate the data from one environment to another environment. Okay, very easy deployment options to various parts. Okay, these are the technical challenges we do have. So here for this course, I require minimum 45 hours duration, daily 1 hour session. Once the course is completed, at last we'll see the resume preparation. And for each topic, I can provide the live assessment on each topic. I will provide you, or I will give you a couple of examples in order to practice, okay, rather than whichever we have seen in our session. And we are providing access to daily recordings and screenshot prepared materials on each topic wise. Whichever topic is required material, I can share you the same. I have a couple of white papers and I have a couple of real-time documents and all. We'll share you everything. And tech leads will provide the Fusion instance 5 months and will provide the OIC application access for 3 months. Okay. And the daily recording access you can get 1 year. Okay. Anytime you can hear your recordings, whenever any requirement will come into picture. If you don't know the concept wise, simply you can go for your course training on the topic wise and you can get the knowledge if you really require. So these are some of the happy past from students. They are given positive responses, especially on the Fusion side, OIC side and all. Thanks to all. This time for Q&A.
Hi, this is Nikhil. Actually, it was a good overview of the course material. Yeah, I have a couple of questions. Yes. So regarding the access to the system, so once the course is in progress and if you want to practice, you said that the Fusion application access would be provided, right?
Yes.
So how long would that be provided? Will that be 24 hours or how is it? Because
whenever you join with the tech leads, from starting onwards, they will provide this Fusion application access. It will be worked for 5 months.
It will be for 5 months. Okay.
Yeah, 4 months it will be.
24/7.
Sorry.
24/7. It will work in all the.
Okay. Okay.
All the days. Yeah.
Yeah. And okay, so we finish the class and then we also have the access. But later on, if we have some questions, some minor questions or whatever, some process related questions. So would that support be given?
Yes.
Nikhil, we are having a WhatsApp group. Okay.
Okay.
After
okay,
registrations, we are going to add all of you into WhatsApp group.
Yeah, sort of ongoing
not only you,
continuation.
Yeah. Not only you, everyone is there, like even experienced people also there. Maybe your requirement or even your scenario, maybe others has faced. So we can help each other in the WhatsApp group.
Okay, good. And yeah, there is something called as BIP automation also using SOA suite and Java. I was just looking.
No, we are not using any Java concept here. The automation for BIP reports we are using with help of OIC application. That is, we can cover.
Okay.
With
and
help of with help of services, we can automate the BIP reports.
Okay. And then there is a concept called as UCM web service used for exporting the files.
That is we are going to use for everyday process.
Okay, so that would be covered.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks. I think I have only those questions.
Yes.
Thanks very much.
Yes, no problem. Thank you.
Good overview. Thank you.
Yeah, hi Vijay. Sriram here.
Yes,
Just one
Vijay.
query. Orchestrator is not part of this technical thing, or what?
Sorry.
The orchestrator is not part of this technical.
We'll discuss that, Sriram. Okay, I'll explain you in the
Okay.
supply
The,
chain. Okay?
the reason why I'm asking is like recently we have done an orchestration for Indian client with the web service or the services for TCS to pull, GST related stuff. So we have a lot of give and take happening
Okay.
for e-invoice, e-way bill, GSTR reports, etc.
Okay.
So that kind of development, will it be part of technical or what? That is what I am trying to
It's a
understand.
technical.
We'll discuss that in the supply chain, Sriram.
So the supply chain consultant is supposed to handle orchestrator
Sriram,
and
we'll discuss that in the supply chain. Okay.
okay, fine.
So anyway, you're gonna attend that Monday session, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll explain you about it.
Okay.
Hello, Vijay. When will you start the next batch of technical?
It will start from
From
Monday.
Monday onwards. Same
What
meeting,
would,
same time.
okay, it will be same time means like 8 o'clock, 8 to 9,
Yeah, 8 to 9 a.m. IST.
and 5 days a week.
Initially for 1 or 2 weeks, 5 days a week, and then later 6 days a week.
Okay, so you are planning to close it off like maybe a month or a month and a half.
It's likely to be 2 months.
2 months. Okay. Okay. Thanks.
Vijay, can you share your PPT, our course duration and instance access? Please share that screen so everybody can look at the screen once again.
Still, anybody has any questions, you can, if you have anything in your mind regarding the concept wise, whichever it may be.
So Vijay, I have one question. This is
Yes.
Indrajit.
Yeah,
Are you going to cover Hyperion report also or not?
Yeah, that is part of FRS reports.
Oh, that is part of FRS.
That's going to cover.
Hi Vijay, Sayed here.
Yes, I have.
One of my friend who is actually having 3 years of experience in support project, and he wants it to switch to Oracle. So he was also looking for a course. So I suggested him this one. So how much it will help to crack an interview?
It depends on more on your practice, Sayed.
That's what I mean. The practice will be a real time, or how the practice will be conducted.
Yeah, whichever the course concept is complete the real-time concept. Okay. If you practice this concept, easily you can crack the interview.
Okay. I mean, my question is like, he's having experience on support, right? Will he be able to mention that having a 1 year experience by doing this practice?
No, you can mention 4 years of experience by doing this practice, not only 1 year.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. That type of depth we can get this, in part of training.
Acha, okay.
We're all real-time working professionals, Sayed. We're all real-time working for a company and parallelly sharing our knowledge. And compared to market, we are covering really good content, and we are all senior faculties also. And we are providing the good facilities also compared to any other planning institutes and market.
Yeah. And will there be any placement assistance from this academy?
Yeah, for freshers and beginners, we are having tie-up with few companies, and we are providing placements with that companies. But if you are showing some experience, then we are not supporting.
I mean,
if you're having real-time experience, of course, we'll help you.
Yes, I do have, but I mean, which kind of companies you tie up with? I mean, MNCs or product based, any kind of?
See, MNCs means Accenture, and then those people, they directly go to the campus recruitments and they get from, we have mid-level sized companies. not CMM level 5, CMM level 3 companies we are having.
Oh.
So once this session is done and the recording is stopped, I'll give you those companies' names.
Okay.